What's happening? Oh, I got other videos playing. Sorry. All right, as I've said, yes, I'm here. Super Mad Brother is in the building, and I'm mad. All right, let's. Why am I mad? Why am I mad? Well, this trendy little video came out, test video for Epic Games and the 5K PlayStation preview tutorial. Look at what we could do video, and I'm watching this thing, and I'm like, all right, y'all can render some rocks. Oh, there's a flashlight. That's cool. But really, I'm not seeing that much of a difference from what I got now. Basically, this is what I'm getting at. I'm not getting PS5. That's a lie. I will eventually get it because I'll break down and then I'm getting it. But if you think, no, I'm not getting it, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not getting it. So it's taking me a while to pick up on this pattern because the video game companies do it, like the game creators, and the console people were doing it. And I'm tired of it. I'm freaking tired of it. So, my biggest gripe here is what up? Shout out from Northern Illinois. What up, J Man? What's up, man? Glad you're in the building with me, real quick. My biggest problem is that PlayStation 2 came out. It was out for over 10 years. Over 10 years, this system was out. And we got some of the best games ever. And at the end of its run, we got two of the best games to come out on that system that pushed that system to its absolute limit. Absolute. If we've taken all this time to figure out how to work the PlayStation 2, where we know the ins and outs of it, where we can get games like The Last of Us and God of War 2 that we can get on that system, right? Oh, I'm sorry. PlayStation 3. My fault. And we're getting, so it was like God of War 3 and it was The Last of Us. If we're getting games like that, right? Why would we not give you 10 or 15 more games of that quality, of that level on that system? Nope, because we got to hurry up and get out the new one. All right, that's fine. I'll get it. I was blown away by your test demo video last time. So good. I got the PS4. Got the freaking Xbox. Underwhelmed. Underwhelmed because there was nothing out for it. And half the people's systems were breaking. So then guess what they came out with next? They did the PS4. Then they did the PS4 Slim. Then they did the PS4 remodeled. Then they did the PS4 whatever before they finally got to the PS4 Pro. And that was dang near 4 years later after the initial release of the PlayStation 4. So the PS4 and 4 Pro, in case you're wondering, that's the crown jewel. That's them taking all the data and all the information and all the quirks and the mistakes and the broken stuff, fixing all of it, testing it out on us on our $400 per system, testing it out on us when it first came out or whatnot. Now it's like $250. All right, still a lot of money to give you the perfect version of the PlayStation. And I'm an avid PlayStation fan. I'm a PlayStation guy. But we come out with this PS4 Pro now. This is it. This is the top deal. Don Dilla Shilla Killer Manila, right? Why couldn't y'all just have waited and brought the PS4 Pro out at the initial launch? This 4 or 5 years it took you to get to the freaking PS4 Pro, which is the really good one. I could have got 4 or 5 more years out of that PlayStation 3 because you finally figured out how to get the best quality games that you could get out of that. And I would have been fine doing that. And then I would have got the PS4 Pro because you worked out all the bugs and kinks, and it's the maximum system. It's the Optimus Prime of video game systems, right? Little to say I don't have a PS4 Pro. I just have a regular old PS4, right? And so I'm enjoying my PS4. Now we're starting to get the cream of the crop. Starting to get some gameage, some good times, some fun. And then, what is it, about 6, 7 years in, now we're announcing the PS4 5. And that new Xbox piece of crap or whatever the hell it's going to be is coming out now. Yeah, I had to get a 4 terabyte external hard drive myself, Jason. So now we got this PS5 coming out now, right? It's coming out in November during 2020, Corona 19. Don't you want to die with me tonight? This is the year you want to drop the PS5. No, we're not going to push it back. We're not going to wait till the next year or whatnot. That PS5 is going to have glitches. It's going to have problems. And it's not the final model because 4 or 5 years into the life of that PS5, we're going to get a PS5 Pro. You're not about to get me on that. All right? So I'm watching this test video. I'm not impressed. I am not impressed. You know what would impress me? The caliber and quality games you're going to have coming out here. And if you put Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game, the sequel on PS4, PS5, I'm gonna have a mother conniption. A conniption. I should not have to wait. I should not be forced to buy a. Damn it! If Spider-Man came out on PS4, the sequel to Spider-Man should be on PS4. God of War gave you 2 games before it went to the PS3. Then we got God of War 3. I could do that. We got God of War 4 on PS3. Right? Did we? We got some throwbacks. Maybe my numbers are off. But that's because I'm angry. Because I think it's utterly ridiculous. And a lot of people are buying into this. And they can't wait to get the new system. They can't wait to get the new Xbox. Why? Stop buying this stuff. If we don't buy it, then they don't make it. They don't rush to get you out the new thing. Do you see how cheap flat screen TVs are now? It's ridiculous how cheap they are compared to what they were when they first came out. You need to wait. The PS5 and the new Xbox, and I don't even care about the new Xbox. I can't even. I don't even know the name of the new Xbox. That's how much I don't care about it. But these 2 new systems don't need to come out. Not now. Maybe another 8 years they can come out, because you're not giving me a graphical difference, enough of a graphical difference and gameplay difference to say I need to have a PS5. That weird ass game with Daryl from Walking Dead where he's carrying around the baby in a sack and it's raining and motherfucking slug monsters are coming at you. That game looks ridiculous. Now I'm not gonna play it because I'm a bitch. I'm not playing that game. But The Last of Us 2 is coming out on PS4. You really think like I got games like that coming out, that quality looks that good with that type of gameplay? I don't need a PS5. Drake's Uncharted. Spider-Man. I'm perfectly happy where I'm at. And some of y'all need to be happy where you're at too. Because I've said it on all my shows. You vote with your money. And if you're online fiending for this new PS5 and this new Xbox, then they're going to hurry up and get it out there. So they can charge you another $400, $500, $600. Are you even thinking about how much video games cost? We already got games that are moving over to this pay-to-play option where the game is free, but all the cool shit you got to pay because it's behind a locked door or whatnot. Video games are $65 right now. They used to be $50. Now they're $65. You're talking about a PlayStation 5 and a new Xbox or whatever. We're talking about $70, $72, $75 potentially for a video game. That's almost $100. I ain't got it to do. I really don't. And I love video games. But this shit's got to stop. Cut it out. Just be patient. Go back into this current Xbox One. Damn it, you don't have the right to come out with no new system. You ain't got nothing going for you now. How about you fix what's going on with your system right now and put out some dang games or some content that people want to play on your system before you talk about going ahead and get a new luxury car. You ain't even driving down the street in what you got. Jason, with every exclusive video game models of that system, yeah, it will be the same. It will just load faster. I always skip Xbox, or I call it crap box with the lame DLCs. I bought a Nintendo Switch, which I prefer over crap box. Switch is great. Switch is a very innovative system for what it is, and I enjoy it. It gave me exactly what I wanted, which is a dope ass handheld system carrying around with some good games on it. It's content, baby. It's content. Example: Mortal Kombat. That new DLC for Mortal Kombat's coming out. I'm gonna get it because that Mortal Kombat 11 game is a quality game. It's been quality and fire for like the last year and a half. The DLC characters are dope, and I understand why they cost that much because they got these licenses to pay for these DLC characters. Now, Drake's Uncharted, day one, you're going to get my $60 because I love Drake, and it's a quality game. Witcher, day one, you're getting my $60. All right? Spider-Man, day one, got my $60. When a game is quality and you take your time and you make it, people will pay for it. You ain't got to rush that shit out, Marvel vs. Capcom. Which is a great segue to my second part of my angry rant in this mother right now. I was on the phone with my brother, Victor, talking to him about a bunch of stuff, and got talking about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity. I did not buy that game when it came out because I voted with my dollars. It was trash. It looked like hot trash. I played the demo hot trash. Was not worth me putting up $60 to get it or pay for any of that DLC. That game has been out for a long time. Now my son loves Marvel stuff. I love Marvel stuff too. It's all over my house. I bought that game when it was on sale for like $7 or $10. And me and my son play it. That's exactly how much that game is worth. And now I'm playing through this game and I'm thinking how it is complete and utter trash. The story, trash. The graphics, trash. The gameplay, uneventful. No emotions, garbage. But my son is loving it. My son is loving it. He's pretty good at it for a 5-year-old. About to be 6 years old. So it's something that we get to do. So I will grant them that it is I will give them that. But this is where they messed up. So on this Marvel versus Capcom Infinity game versus Infinity, I don't know, garbage. We'll just call it that. They specifically said they aren't putting any Fantastic Four characters in it. They aren't putting any X-Men in it. But it's going to be characters from the MCU. Because they want to market that and the brand, the pleather of the MCU movies, right? And I was like, dude, let's go with that, man. I'm very excited about that. That's what's up because I love the MCU movies. Great. I got excited because I get to play with Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, Steve Rogers. Oh, I'm gonna bust somebody's open with Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Thor. You know what? Star Lord, Gamora, all the characters that we see in the movie. Then my bubble quickly got popped when they said that that's not what we're doing. We're using those characters, but they will be the comic book renditions. Okay, sucks. That's dumb. That was part of the reason I got excited and I was willing to accept no X-Men or no Fantastic Four. Because how are you having a fatty game with no X-Men and no Fantastic Four? Trash. Jason says, man, thank God someone feels the same way as me. You took the words right out of my mouth and heart, man. Barry Fox. So I'm playing through this game and it's supposed to be this epic ass quest. Thanos is in it and stuff, and there's them against the world. So here's how I fix Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. Wait, let me try it again. Here's how I fix Marvel versus Capcom Infinite trash. Now, this is my opinion, all right? And I've played the game. So if you don't agree with me, you don't have to. First off, we don't make this game. It does not come out. We go back to our roots. A little game called Streets of Rage 4 came out. We do animation on that style. That game looks gorgeous. It's beautifully animated, all right? Now, I would say probably like, what is it? I'm a big fan of hand-drawn animation, so obviously the level of the hand-drawn animation needs to go up. So I'm talking like Guilty Gear X animation? Yes, Guilty Gear X animation for Marvel vs. Capcom. And you already got the wireframe work for all the moves and shit like that. Let's just bring back every single character from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. The new characters that you put in 3, the new characters you want to do in 4, and just I don't need a story. I don't need a story. There's no need for a story. All right, it's just an arcade fighter. If you want to put a loose, 2D side, adventure story together, then that's fine, man. The same thing we got in Marvel's Capcom 1 and 2, those type of story levels, that's fine. Do that. You try to do too much, and I didn't like it. It didn't work. But we need to go back to our animation roots. And you need to go back to having that large ass roster. Does that even make sense? That game was $50 to $60, right? When it came out. No, it was $50 on PlayStation 2. It had 56 characters in it. 56 as the default. Not to mention the accommodating side characters that you can use as a one-time assist help. That's almost 100 characters. Naruto Shippuden does that. You can't do that? But I digress. So, once that is all done, you just do that. And even if you don't want to put all those characters in that initial launch, you can do a legendary pack with all the old school characters that you could buy as DLC. I'd pay for that. You'd have me day one. You'd have me day one. I would pay for that. That's legitimate. How are you guys not using your marketing team? There has to be somebody in your office saying this in the conference meeting. There has to be somebody saying it, because if I'm thinking it, somebody else is thinking it. Someone else has played this game. Why are you not listening to that person? Why are you not listening to Tim? Tim over there, he said that, and you should listen to him. Now that's Marvel versus Capcom. That's how you should fix that. Now, as far as what Marvel versus Capcom Infinite shit is, take the premise of that game, right? Walk with me. Little movie came out 2 years ago, a little bit ago, called Infinity War. It was the start of the end of the Infinity Saga for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Tons of characters, right? All the characters that are in this shit ass game. Now, I get it. I understand. What up, Lonzo? I get it and I understand. The licensing for each one of these people, probably expensive as hell. I get it. But guess what? You own the costumes. If somebody doesn't want to bargain with you, then don't put them in. Don't put their face in there. Okay? But you need to put those uniforms and those costumes in there. But either way, we're talking about Disney. You got the money. Pay for it. Pay for the licensing. Because this is how I see it. This is how I envision it. Me and Tim in the boardroom in the team meeting who suggested this. Because I know somebody. I know Tim did. Tim suggested this. Maybe it was, I don't know, Roseanne. Maybe it was Roseanne. Or maybe it was Tim. Somebody in that room recommended this. So our fighting game comes out as an MCU game with all the characters from the MCU cinematic universe. It is a fighting game that follows the MCU storyline. We don't release this game until day one after Infinity War launches. Once that movie comes out, the next day we drop the video game. We've been building up, trailers and commercials for this game and what it's going to be. And we lead up to this. Now I know you can create a cinematic action movie experience with a 2D fighting game with a fighting game, because Marvel Comic does it all the time. I mean, Mortal Kombat does it all the time. That is the main reason why I like Mortal Kombat games, because that their story mode is like a freaking movie. So I know you can do it because they do it. So we're not even going to go there. We're done. We're moving on, right? Tim. All right. So that game comes out, and that's the fighting game. It is Infinity War. You fight with all those characters. You put them all in there. That's our fighting game. That's our story mode. But you do it how Mortal Kombat does it, and they make you switch off on different characters for different segments to make the story progress. Because you imagine going down to Infinity War and you're fighting Thanos with each one of the Avengers, and even though you win the match, per the story, they lose. Oh, I'd be fine with it because that's what happens in the movie, and we're following the movie, and the movie was so good and entertaining. That'd be great. And then, whatever, Thanos wins. But, you win, you get your score or whatever, because that's how the story goes or whatnot. But then at the end, we have maybe we get a little glistening of hope, maybe. Or maybe not. We end it just like the Russo brothers. That's technical stuff. But then, the moment, and I'm still going to be playing that game. I'm playing it every day because it's awesome. Because it's still an awesome, and like some awesome ass graphics, man. Some awesome graphics. Can we get some freaking graphics that are dope? All right. All right. So then, because this is the best part, right? When the trailer for Endgame comes out, you drop the trailer for the DLC add-on Endgame that goes to your fighting game. I'd have pre-ordered that day one, just like I bought my tickets day one for both of those movies. When I saw the trailer that the tickets were released, I bought my tickets. If I would have saw a trailer for Endgame DLC pack to my Infinity War video game, fighting game, I'd have bought it day one. Then you bring all the characters in there, and then the story progresses. You know how I know this would work? Because Mortal Kombat is doing it. God, they're doing it. Mortal Kombat had an awesome story mode for Mortal Kombat 11. Ended great. And then all of a sudden, they didn't say anything about it Then all of a sudden, a week ago, they drop a trailer for add-on story. Why are you not listening to Tim and Roseanne? That's perfect. That fixes all of it. And then I've been rejuvenated. Us as MCU fans are back into it because we get to play as the actors, as the characters in the game, through the game. Because you know what? If anybody else is out here in love with this fandom of these movies and enjoy so much, they're going to want another outlet to play through it. You know this is how this works, Marvel and Disney. Are you kidding me? People go see the movies and then they go try to get the comic books. You don't think if people go see the movies, they're not going to go get the comic book and then go get the game? If the game exists because they get the action figures? Because I got action figures. I got comic books. I need a damn game. I need a good game. All right? It's stupid. Wasted potential, wasted opportunity. That's how I feel about it. That's my opinion. Either you agree or you disagree or you think I'm crazy. And that's fucking fine. But this has been the Super Mad Brother. And that's how I feel. I'm out. Also, let me know your feelings. Put comments down there. Let me know what you think. If you have any opinions, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you like what I said? Do you like what I came out? And tag Disney and Marvel because I'm going to